Hello all and welcome back. It's the Walrus and I'm playing something a little bit different. SteamWorld Build. It's a cute little game that I picked up recently. I thought it was quite a cute little idea. And I've kind of always been a little bit into the city builder sort of things. Like I always really enjoyed playing SimCity as a kid. And it's got an interesting story to it. Well, interesting. It's got a story to it. I think it's probably the best way of putting it. Now, starting off, I've got a railway station, which I need to fix. And I need some workers before I can do so. So I need to build some housing. Now, I've played this a couple of times through, so I've unlocked a few of the landmark buildings that give me certain bonuses, which is really nice, as one might expect. So I am going to be a little bit sneaky. I'm going to pre-game it a little bit, and I'm going to slap down one of these buildings somewhere. And this one's really good because it gives you building materials. So I'm going to stick it over here. So, oh, it needs to be connected to the train station and connected to a warehouse. All right, fine. So I'm going to put it somewhere else then. I'm going to put it over here. That'll be fine. One of the other buildings that I've got available is one that allows me to have free roads, but I'm going to be sensible and just start with the one for now because this thing's going to slowly produce boards. Right, now, I need some worker residentials, so I'm going to... Now, I will freely admit, I am not, in any way, shape or form, the greatest player of this. It's just something that I've been mucking about with, and I've been finding quite fun. So I'm going to potentially make a lot of catastrophic errors. I'm waiting for somebody who's played this a fair bit more than I have to be like, what are you doing, you mad person? You're insane. You know, that sort of thing. But I'm going to build a little grid of housing. I do like the fact that you can just move stuff around. Makes life a lot easier. So I'm going to stick that there. And I am going to put a little loop of road round like that. There we go. So I have some houses and I'm going to put myself a general store here. Well, that was a bit dumb. What I really wanted to do probably is I probably want to move it over just slightly. Just slightly. Let's see if I can... Oh, okay, so the general store doesn't have a huge reach, does it? There we go. Stick it there. There we go. My workers are more happy. But I am also going to build some more worker housing, so let's put another one there, another one here, another one here. And we're going to just keep slapping them down. Like that. Now, one of the things I now need is to get some logs on the go. So I'm going to build a forester. Now, of course, these sets of trees over here, which are... I've put on a skin sort of thing, which means it looks like cherry blossom type things. That's just one of the themes that you can unlock in this, which is quite sweet. So I want 100% fertility for that. And the thing is, obviously you can see you don't really get much benefit from like double stacking them. It doesn't work out as well. So I really need... that's the one. Free roads, freaking bear belts. So I'm going to need 10 boards for that later on. But I'm going to build that to there. And I'm going to connect that to here. Of course, though, unfortunately, I need to get a warehouse on the go over here. I'm going to put a warehouse here. And we're also going to need a lumber mill to turn the logs into something useful. There we go. Now, of course, we've got lots of workers anyway. Oh, we should probably speed the game up. It is, I find, a little bit slow. You've also got these little Easter eggs. Now, these are tumbleweeds in the basic game, and they give you resources when you click on them, which is really nice. So they do, when they appear, it's very much a, oh, I need it. Let's just see if there's anything else. Now, I'm wondering why this one's, like, locked off. I'm assuming that's just... like some weird ruined theme park of some description. Weird. Very weird. But for now, we've got a need for lumber and all that lovely goodies. So I still need more workers. Okay, so we're going to build some more worker residentials. And just stack them up. And we're going to do this for now. Right, once I've got more worker residentials, I should probably get more lumber mills. So here's some more trees that I can use. So I'm going to get... Actually click here, we can actually see what we're generating. Now my thingy here is only making boards because it makes building materials. So boards being one of them. And it's every few seconds. Now I need 6 to finish these off. So I'm going to build... Oh, I've also got cactus farms I need. Because your workers, they want things to keep them satisfied. Believe me, it's nowhere near as unforgiving as Pharaoh, having played that thoroughly as a kid. My goodness, trying to understand that game. That was dumb. There we go. So just bump the fertility up. Because the roads can impact the fertility of plots, which is really annoying. But that is a thing. So again, I'm going to build another warehouse here. And I'm going to build myself another lumber mill. I'm going to put it here. Nope, that's going to affect the fertility. I'm going to put it here and build a road along it there. Perfect. Right, so let's hopefully get some more. There's another dust balls. That's another 4,000. Lovely. Now I want to get 10. That's the big thing. I want to get to 10. Oh, is that not connected? There we go. Now it's connected. Yeah, so I still need to get like another 10 because I want to build the free roads. Now the dirt roads themselves, they're cheap. They don't really make a amount of difference. But later on, there are 2 additional types of roads. You've got your dirt roads, you've got your paved roads, and then you get maglev roads, which are really high speed, fantastic things. But they cost resources to build, and if I can have them for free, it's fantastic. Again, because I've played this through 3 times now, that's why I've got these landmarks. So once you complete it in each different zone, you get different bonuses. So I'm currently doing this Grand Gully one, so I'll unlock this Rail Rush. Now, it's the sort of thing like, I say thankfully, I'm able to lose myself to games very, very easily. Like, it's dangerous how quickly I can just lose myself. So I do have to be very careful. I'm going to build this and stick it over here. Yeah, there we go. So now, this one doesn't need road links, but I've now got free roads, free conveyor belts. But one of the things that I have found is, of course, that I can lose myself very, very easily to video games. And I don't really want to lose myself too much to this. Oh, goodness, low satisfaction. What's your satisfaction? There we go, right. It's because I disconnected them from the train station by rerouting it. So I need to build a service shop. And now this is going to service some of my clientele. So I'm going to stick it here for now. And then I'm also going to build a couple of cactus farms. So these are quite easy to deal with. And I'm going to stick those there. And then we're just going to build some fields. So the cactus farms produce cactus water, which is useful for a couple of things. Like your workers want it, which again, being that they're robots, it's kind of surprising that they want water. But hey ho, that's a thing. There we go, lots of warehouses. And then we're going to repair this next. That's going to be the... So now we've got a new train coming in. So it arrives in 4 minutes. Now I can boost that by building a train depot, which I will do. I'm just going to, again, stick it in a random corner so it doesn't matter. Because, again, this one doesn't need connection to a road. But they need water. And it's also useful in moonshine. Because, apparently, if you're an engineer, which is the next level of chap that I can unlock here, you really want to have moonshine. That's a thing, allegedly. Now, I also need charcoal. Now, you need a lot of this later on because you've got like all sorts of different things that get bonuses from charcoal. And, of course, your people need charcoal to run because they are essentially steam-powered robots, which is quite cute. Now, I'm kind of waiting because although the dirt road is slow, it does also have like a low service area. So although I've got my service shop here, it's not servicing these 2 houses. As soon as I unlock the new road system, then it should work. I'm going to build some animal things, I think. Maybe... These are just silly decorations because I can. Barrels. Oh, yeah. Some egg. Oh, wow, that's huge. That's also huge. There we go. There's a giant daffodil. And a cactus or two. Okay, so we've now got a lot of workers, which means I can now upgrade some to engineers. Now, I'm going to engineer this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and this one. There we go. So I built a bunch of engineers. Perfect. Now, these guys, they want moonshine and they want a saloon. They don't have that at the moment. Workers are the easiest. They only need 5 different things. But the thing is, although the engineers are only showing like a few things to begin with, it does start expanding massively what they actually want. So, that's a thing. Now, I can't remember what you need to do to unlock the roads, but now I've unlocked the mines. So essentially, you've got like a basic level of the town above. It seems quite sweet, quite pleasant. The storyline seems to follow like a family of steam robots as they travel across. And actually, I think I should probably play through with the story, so if anyone wants to see it, it's very peculiar. But you need to explore the underground to find things. And there's like a weird aristocratic bot, and she's really angry. It's very fun. Now, I'm going to set myself a miner's quarters. So I need a miner's quarters to actually mine. Who would have guessed? It's almost like it's in the name or something. So I'm going to need another 3 tiles here. And the thing is, whilst you're underground, the roof can collapse. It can all go a bit horribly wrong. You know, everything can go wrong in this game. It's fantastic, but it's nothing like acutely stressful. It's quite peaceful, really. There are attacks from like weird robot-y things and bugs, which happen later on in the mines because there's a few levels to them. But it's not that bad. Ooh, that might be useful. Extra deliveries. So the warehouses can only do 1 delivery to begin with. But if I add this, now it can do 3. It's got bunny ears. That's adorable. Oh, so it's quite unstable down here. The thing is, though, once it's been... they do start building little walls around the perimeters, which is good. So I will, though... So you can see here, he's built the perimeter wall. And then off we go. Right, so let's build myself a saloon. And I'm going to build it... Can I squeeze it in there? No. Let's stick it here. And then we also need a moonshiner. So I need sand. And then I need glass blowers. So you see that you get the fertility of the different areas. Now, one of the things I've kind of realized is that because there's no range, like so in an older like sort of games like Pharaoh, for example, and because it's a similar idea, I feel, is city builders, your workers have to be within a certain vicinity. In this, that is not an issue. Now, I'd been building things assuming vicinity was an issue, so thankfully that's not the case. So because of that, I'm going to build all over the damn show because I can. Now, there's not a huge amount of super fertile sand, is there? So let's see if I can get some... Well, it looks like here's a high contender for it. The trouble is, I want to build like an industrial area is probably the nicest way of putting it. So I'm going to put that there because I will need a lot of sand. I think that's really the easiest way of putting it. I'm going to need a lot of it. So let's put that there, and then we're going to build a road to there. So we've got the sand going, and then I also then need a glass blower, and I'm going to put this in my little sort of beginnings of an industrial area over here, like this. And because if you keep your buildings close together, there's a steam generator type thing, charcoal kiln. I think it uses charcoal and it gives a boost to efficiency of stuff nearby it, which is quite nice. Oh, I haven't connected it to a road. That was silly. So I need a glass blower, and then finally, I need a moonshiner to make booze. There we go. Now, I also need more engineers. You can see that the things that I need at the top there. So I need more engineers, and they're reasonably happy. I'm going to build some more worker residentials, though. So I'm going to build some more workers in here. Position's blocked. What's blocking it? Oh, yeah, the other house. Genius. I do genuinely wonder how I don't fall down more sometimes. It's kind of alarming how stupid I am. There we go. Oh, a big egg on the road. Okay, what's available here? So we've got more simultaneous deliveries if I wanted that, but I need rubies for these, so it gets a little bit of a faff. Now you can do outgoing trades, and because I'm generating a lot of cactus water, I can make some money with that. I can make some money with boards. Trouble is, I'm going to need boards, and you know, there's lots of little things you can do for trades-wise. But for the time being, I'm going to be cautious. Now, thankfully, though, I am generating tools as well as boards from my little sacred site, which is great because that saves me time. But while we're down here, we're going to excavate all this dirt. Now, we can't cut through the sandstone because we haven't got an upgrade. We haven't got carbide drills or pickaxes, which is a shame. Yet being the operative word, though. Okay. So it's nice and peaceful at the moment. I am thinking I'm going to need a lot more housing, though, because you need people to pay you taxes, and yes, because there's taxes. Nothing is more certain than death and taxes. I have learned this to be the case. Now, I've got loads of engines. Now I can get paved roads. So this, being that it's now free for me, should make my life a little bit easier. Because we can see, for example, this is the radius of the general store at the moment. So it doesn't reach these houses over here. But hopefully, if I build paved roads and link up the full network here, like this, it should, in theory, extend the reach. If not, then I'm going to have to build another one, which isn't the end of the world. It's very much a I will live. I'm happy to do that. That's fine. Okay, that goes there. Paved roads. And again, because I don't have to pay for this, it's great. But when you're starting out, you do genuinely have to pay for that because that's how the game works. Okay, so we've excavated quite a bit more down here. You can see we've got some like cables and pipes and weird wonderful stuff that's running under the ground. So I need to find out where that goes. But whilst my two workers get busy down here, I'm going to expand their area. By expanding it, I can have more workers, which is great. So I'm going to... Actually, I'm going to hollow this out. Oh, I can't take out the sandstone yet, can I? I'm just trying to, you know, make it a bit more organised and neat. Because that's currently... I need 6 more tiles. So... let's put that there for another 6. They're going to dig their way through that. And the train station, I still haven't got any rubies. So you get rubies either from in the mines or you can purchase them at the train station sometimes. Because the thing is, this is a random allocation. It doesn't tell you like what you're going to get. So it could be all sorts of wonderful. So there's a ruby randomly. There's some money and there's another egg. So there's another ruby. Fantastic. Okay. Oh, we've got a risk of collapse. So let's quickly put another pillar up. And I'm going to interact with this box. And we got some more money. Lovely. Now, hilariously, the first time I played this, I didn't realise that when you traded, that you could trade for money. Now, I know that sounds probably quite stupid, but I thought you could only trade item for item. So when I kept trying and going, I'm stuck, I can't appear to make anything. So I didn't actually realise that I could sell like this. And I didn't make any money. And I was essentially broke because some of the later houses cost a lot to upgrade to. Okay, so I'm going to build a tool maker and a surveyor's office. Now, the surveyor's office is something for the engineers specifically. They want one of those, so I'm going to stick that there for them. So actually, we can see the range. So you can see the radius is massively increased from this shop here because of the improved roads, which does make a massive difference. The same way that the service shop covers all of this, which is great. So I'm going to upgrade these residentials to engineers. This one, what do you need? Ah, you aren't covered by the service shop. Oh, that's a pain. Could I move that elsewhere? I mean, if I put it here, that covers everyone. There we go. Right, so we've got another risk of mine collapse. And we're going to... Ooh, dear. So that's what happens there. You just get rocks falling from the ceiling. It isn't fun. It's annoying. But again, I need to work my way through. Now, this here is a scrap vein. So this gives you scrap, which you use, and you need a prospector to mine it. So I'm going to get a small detachment of prospectors, so they can mine stuff for me. You've also got mechanics. They fix stuff. So if, like, one of your bots gets damaged, because, for example, you could get a cave in and it falls on them, or they also install machines for you, so mining equipment, which is great. Okay, so I need a pickaxe maker. So this is something that I really need, because this will allow me to start working my way through the sandstone. So, again, I'm going to... Oh, that's the fertility area, so I don't want to do that. I'm going to put this here. Oh, we've got another cave-in risk. So, oh, again, they're bordering it all up, so that's good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell one of my prospectors to start mining on this. Now, I could build a workshop. And the workshop gives me the access to the scrap extractor, so I need a space for this. So when you put them down, you need a minimum of 9 tiles to put down, and that starts the ball rolling, essentially. However, that can be quite annoying, as you can probably tell, because I haven't got... I need to clear out more space to make sure I actually have access to do things while I'm down in the mines. Now, roads. Do I need to build any more roads at the moment? No. Okay, that's fine. I do need more workshop goodies. But no, for now. So I still need some spare parts as well. So I need to make a... So you've got sheet metal factories, because you can get ionium. Yeah, I know, right? But you need that to make spare parts, which, you know, keeps people happy because, you know, keep them fixed. And the thing is, you've got to remember what type of worker works in each building. So at the moment, I've only got workers and engineers, so it's not that bad right now. But it starts getting a little bit more difficult later on. Now, if I'm going to build more, I will need more... more shops and things. So let's, whoops-a-daisy, stick that there. So I'm going to build more worker residentials like that. And again, I'm going to loop round roads for... Oh, apparently the road can't go there. That's annoying. Well, I've built that now. That looks ridiculous, but it does. And then this also needs to loop around slightly. Actually, what I could do... Okay, so you haven't got a shop. So I'm going to sort that out in a minute. Again, we've got lots of collapses going on. Only miners can clear this debris that I can't deal with at the moment. So I've kind of got to wait for them. I might tell them to stop mining. Oops-a-daisy. No, I didn't want to expand the mining. Oh, no, stop mining. Stop the mining. I need you to clear this off so I can actually build... support pillars. Now, I also don't have any pickaxes yet, I don't think. Oh no, I do have pickaxes, so I can actually start mining through the sandstone. That'll be good. At least they're pretty quick about stuff like that. There we go. Perfect. So I'll let them just do some fixing. But we are going to mine through that sandstone there. Oh, another egg. Some more rubies. Rubies we're going to need lots of anyway, so that's just how things work. Okay, so the train's arrived at the train station, and we get some new options. And this one's quite a useful one, because it just gives you 3 bonus citizens based on the service requirements. So, for example, if I stick it in here, I'll get 3 extra engineers in every house, which is pretty damn helpful. Same for this one, where it actually overlaps. So if I grab this, for example. Now, currently, the engineer housing is 33 out of, 10 out of 13, and this has 10 out of 10. So if I add the service inhabitants, pop, suddenly, 13 workers, 16 engineers is the maximum. So it gives you quite a big boost. Now, at the moment, though, I still haven't found an ionium mine. However, hilariously, this is making sheet metal, which allows me to make spare parts. So that... Now, I've only just unlocked that statue thing, so that is absurdly useful. I didn't even realise how good that is. That just makes my life so easy. I'm just going to build a spare parts maker and just get cracking with this. Because heck yes. Oh, another egg. More rubies. So, I'm going to build some more worker residentials. I'm going to build some of these. There we go. And why is that one blocked? Oh, there we go. Perfect. So, let's... I was dumb. I can't put that there, can I? Okay, so that one needs to move. You can go here for now. Right. And you can probably move as well. Let's put that there. We're going to put this road up and loop it round. Excuse me. So unfortunately, I'm still recovering a little bit from the tail end of a cold, so I'm not doing quite as hot as I'd like in that regard. However, it's only a cold. I'll live. So I'm going to quickly build a second general store. That should cover up the last bits. Anyway, sorry, my apologies there. We've got some other stuff going on, as you can probably tell. So yes, I'm going to be rumbling through as we go. Now, one of the things that I now need to do, which is not like the hardest thing in the world, is I just need to make sure I've got enough going on. Now, I've got enough... So these guys aren't covered by an engineer, like a service shop. So I will build a little one here just to cover them up. And that sorts them out. So they're all nice and happy. Well, that's the thing. Just trying to figure out what else I need to build. But I'm going to go investigate the underground. And as we can see, we've got lots of stuff going on down here. They've cleared out quite a lot more for me, which is great. Now, the prospectors are going to keep going back and forth from the scrap vein and just try to, well, I say try, they're going to mine up scrap stuff for us, which is lovely. But I'm going to clear out a little bit more space, so we're going to just do some more mining like this. Now, of course, the big thing is, once we do all this mining, we're going to generate lots and lots of resources, because that's really the big thing here, is once you've done that, you get resources. Now, let me just quickly check. What do my engineers need at the moment? So we've got a surveyor's office, and it's covering our engineers comfortably. Got a spare parts maker, I think. Yes, we do. So the engineers... They just need, the spare parts just need to be shipped out. So we've got, we haven't got ionium. That's why. So I need some more engineers, I think. So I'm just going to put a couple of engineer residentials like this. There we go. So we've got 130, oh, okay, it's spiraling up. And the thing is, the tax income is going to start increasing. But the more stuff I build in the underground, the more expensive, well, the higher the expenses really become. And that's kind of a thing. So, what we're going to do is, you can see that we've started unlocking additional things. So the engineers also want to be clean. So they want a wash and go shop. They want water. Like, not just cactus water, they want water. And they also want burgers made of metal. I mean, okay. That's a thing, I guess. So that's stuff that now the burgers, of course, they're not something I make from the mines or anything. That is genuinely, I make a farm and they make steel steaks. It's very, very odd. Cute, but very, very odd. Righty, so the train station's given us some more simultaneous delivery options, and oh no, some rubies actually. We'll definitely take that. Okay, I need, strictly speaking, to go and have a look and see what else is going on with the... So now we can see that I've actually unlocked the capability to upgrade to the next level. of worker, which are the Aristobots. So they're an upgrade on the engineer. Okay, so we've got some more. So this is an Ionian mine, so I'm going to tell my prospectors to get cracking on that. But for now, though, I am also going to build a mechanics quarter. I don't need too many mechanics, but I also need a workshop. And the workshop is going to be my biggest saving grace, because this will allow me to get machines that can get stuff, such as the Ionium there, scrap, and dirty water. I've not found any dirty water here yet. Oh no, yes I have. There's some. I have got some scrap here, which I think the extractor extracts it faster than the prospector does, but you still need a prospector to carry it until you unlock conveyor belts. So I'm continually tasking the miners to find things. So I've got a big chest here, which gives me a thing. So it's an upgrade. Oh, a production chance bonus. That could be really handy. What am I struggling with at the moment? So wood is going down. Spare parts, not making any. Burgers or purified water. So I've got a demand for them, but I'm not making enough of them. That's fine. So for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a couple of lumber mills. Foresters even. I'm going to grab that though. So that would be pointless to put here. But for here, that seems like a reasonable place. So let's stick one here. And we're going to build a road and connect it to our city loop. And we're going to build a road here. There we go. So that's now connected to a warehouse, which is something we need. Because without the warehouses, you can't get stuff done. Because stuff won't get sent to the appropriate location, unfortunately. So that's our thing. And very important, actually, to really remember that that is a thing. So, the train's still coming in. Let's see what we've got in the train station now. Production chance bonus. So I need more tools at the moment. So where's my tool maker? Oh, they're not happy. Yeah, the spare parts aren't coming through fast enough. So we're going to put a production bonus chance and increased speed. So that should mean that we'll just get more spare parts. Otherwise, the engineers are going to get grumpy, and we don't want grumpy engineers. What we are going to do, though, is we're going to build a cattle farm. So it requires both Ionium and charcoal to make steak, essentially. I mean, it's a thing. Definitely not what one expects, I will admit. I didn't expect that to be the case when I first played this now. I've gimped myself there. I'm going to have to move that. Let's put it here. And then we're going to place some fields. And there we go. Cattle. Yes, steel cows. It's a thing. It's cute, though. So, let's have a quick look at the underground a bit more now. So, we've unlocked another chest. What have we got? More rubies. Lovely. We're going to clear a little bit more space. And the train arrives in a minute. Now, I do have enough tools to build myself an Ionium extractor. So I am going to take that because that would be really helpful. I've now also unlocked the bridge, which allows me to access this dirty water, which I'm going to stick there. I will need more prospectors, though, because you need a prospector for each machine, you know, for efficiency's sake. So I'm going to put that there. There we go. And I think that's a chest. Yes, it is. Chest is another doohickey. And the doohickey is an upgrade of a workforce reduction, so I need fewer workers. That's nice. And there's another Ionium mine here. So that'll be helpful. So let's keep it going. Nope, that's fine. And another egg gives me 4,000. So I've got my cattle being raised here. My lovely robo-cattle. They're quite cute, aren't they? I like the fact that their little steam pipe is their tail. Oh, cute. But my people here are roaming around. They're quite cute little steam bots. I mean, obviously this is the Eastery themed one, so it looks a bit sillier. The Halloween one's quite cool, I will admit. I like that one. Okay, so I'm going to buy the rubies. Essentially, if there's rubies available, I'm buying them because I need them pretty much at all times, because they are used to buy the upgrades that one can purchase. Without them, you're stuck. Oh, I'm getting plastic now, am I? Cool. That is something I'm going to start shipping out instead of tools, because plastic is worth a lot more. Now, plastic is used to upgrade to Aristobots. Now, I don't have the capability of upgrading to Aristobots yet, because I haven't got a burger place, I haven't got a wash shop, and I don't have the water. But I am going to build a wash shop, and that covers quite a large area, as you can see. So that's all my engineers quite happy now from that. So, for example, if I had something that would benefit service locations for wash shops, whoops-a-daisy, I didn't mean to purchase that, it would affect Aristobots and engineers. So that would be quite a useful boon. Another egg rolling across the ground there, so that's another ruby. Lovely. Let's check underground again. So we're clearing out some more space. So I'm going to build myself another ionium extractor. And I am going to actually build another bridge over that hole there. There we go. So what's behind here? So we've got this yellow switch that you can see here, but I don't know where it leads. So let's build a bridge and find out where it goes. I'm going to flick the switch. Oh, so you can see the little pulse of electricity as it flies on down. Where's it going? That's the question. Let's find out. So the train arrives in a minute and a half. So that's good. So we're getting water. Then we've got dirty water, which is being produced here. And again, that's being picked up and trundled up to the mine shaft here by my prospectors. Okay, so we've cleared out a bit more space. Ooh, another chest, lovely. And that's something for bonus for miners. What is that? Recruit bonus miners. This could be helpful. So let's add another 3 miners in. And there they go. 3 bonus miners. Lovely. So we're going to clear out that space a bit more. See what we get. This looks like it needs clearing out. And so does that. We're going to have to explore up here a bit as well. Currently, there's not a huge amount we can explore because we don't know where stuff is, really. Wildly mining into the dark. Now, the train is about to pull in and give us an update on our options. So we've made some money because we're selling the plastic. This is the one that I really want. We don't quite have enough for it yet, but plus 3 simultaneous deliveries and 25% global storage capacity is massive, like absurdly massive. So I just need a few more ticks of money to come in, and then I'm buying that because yes. Now that one with its +2, that's fine, but we're going to upgrade this warehouse with the plus. Actually, we might need to upgrade that one, this one with the +2. So give this the +3 and that the +2. Purely based on its location. Yeah, we're buying it now. So there we go. So we're going to take off the +2, add the +3, and we also have now increased our maximum storage to 75. So we're making more boards, we're making more logs. We are going to need more logs because they are used by a lot of different industries. So I'm going to build myself another forester. Again, we need to find one with 100%. Like that. We want the fertility because, shockingly enough, we want to be able to get what we need. And I might even just build another one, just because. Okay, so that's low fertility. It does look like that might not happen there. Here, though. Let's see if I can squeeze a couple in here. There we go. That'll be perfect. And we'll build those And we need another warehouse, by the looks of things, here. Wonderful. So that's gone well there. We need a water purifier. So that's part of our industry. So that can go in our industrial hub. And what's going on down here then? So we've excavated a little bit more. Still not found where that... so we need to follow the cable this way by the looks of things. So we're going to clear this area out. We're going to reinforce the walls because we don't want it all to come crashing down upon us. That would be bad. We have found another blue cable and some more dirty water. So we've already got 4 machines, so we need to expand the workshop. So here's our workshop over here. So we're going to slap that down. So we've now got 6 machines we can have. So I'm going to build another dirty water extractor. And I don't have enough cash. Oops. But then again, I did get a little bit excited and spent all of my money on that upgrade. But that is because it's such a useful upgrade. Being able to increase... Oh my goodness, what's everyone upset about? Oh, it's the dirty water because it's only just started being produced. Fine. Okay. That's a workforce reduction. Oh, I can increase the production speed and delivery speed. There we go. Let's do that, because that's probably going to be needed. And what can we lower the workforce in? So we need to find a building with lots of people in, really. I mean, no, that's low. That's 50, 30, 15, 15, 10. Well, a pickaxe maker. Let's lower the workforce in the pickaxe maker, just because. Let's see. So I need a robo burgery place. So Burgermeister. Now this still produces something. It doesn't. It's not a service location, so it doesn't need to be within a vicinity of the houses. But it produces burgers from steak. You know, the logic and common sense in this game is just yeah, robot steak. That's a thing. Let's clear out some of this area as well. Go on, miners, you've got a job to do. And also I want you to clear out this. And this. And this. So I'm giving them a lot of stuff to do. So we've found another Ionian mine. So that is going to be... something we need to deal with. Oh, too few prospectors. Okay, so I need more prospectors now. So we will expand the prospectors by adding another 6. Actually, let's really crack it on up. There we go. So we've got 6 prospectors now. Engineers are ready for upgrading. We can make some Aristobots. So let us do so. I'm going to stick this here for now, and that can go there. Now I'm going to upgrade some to Aristobots. Here we go. So let's... 1 Aristobot residential. Lovely. So they want like a waxing shop and everything. They're all kinds of ridiculous. Let's get a waxing shop. We'll stick that here. No, let's stick it here. No, that's not a good place. Here's going to be the best. Oh. It's got some scrap veins. That's nice and all. I think what we're going to do is we're going to expand a little bit more. Now, one of the things I'm quite happy to announce is that we've got a brand new Stardew Valley stream starting soon, where I'll be streaming with a very good friend of mine. She's a content creator. She does. She's a professional dungeon master, actually, for D&D and other game systems. I can't remember all the ones she's done. I think she's done a Firefly one recently. That was really cool. So she and I will be doing a joint stream soon of Stardew Valley. Now, she's never played it before, so this is going to be fun. I've tried not to spoil some of the characters. I've told her that Pierre's terrible and that I don't like Demetrius. That's all I've told her, is that I don't like him. But that's just, you know, one's own humble opinion on Demetrius. So I'm trying to be unbiased as best as possible. So it'll be curious to see what she wants to do with the farm. That's going to be starting in March. So that's next month. No, No, that would be 2 months away. So I think we're starting it in tail end of February, beginning of March. We've done a couple of test playthroughs just to set everything up. So it's going to be quite interesting. So it's going to be live streamed as well. So I'm going to put the recordings onto my channel. And I believe she's doing the live streaming on her channel. So if you want to catch it on either location, that's always a good shout. I'll be putting some details in. I'm doing a sort of like a promo post later on. So that's something that will be coming soon to this channel. And it's also the first time I've done a cooperative joint stream, which I'm quite excited for. So I'm sort of just wrapping up a little bit here because I think I'm going to come to a convenient place to do a pause from this for now, I think. Because I'm going to just check down here. What I am going to do is I'm going to find where these cables lead to. And once I've found that, then I'm going to prepare myself ready to call it for this, I think. Because then I'll have like a goal point. Oh, so here we go. We've got some more cables running through here. So it must be up here. Whatever it is, it's up here. So let's see. Now, you may also notice that this gives you free conveyor belts. So that's something else that you can unlock later in the mines. So we're on the first floor of the mines. There's another floor. Essentially, you've got the Dusty Caverns. There's another 2 floors below this one. Once we get to each of those floors, we then get given more options for different things that we can use. So I think in the bottom one you get teleporters, which is really cool. But the next floor down, we will gain access to the conveyor belts, which means the prospectors no longer need to do anything because it's all just automatic. So I'm looking forward to that, as you can probably tell, because, here we go. So this door is locked. We need to find all the levers, whatever you want to say, to open that up. So I'm going to clear this little bit of rubble, make sure this doesn't collapse, and then I think I will prepare to call it there for today. No, don't want anything there. That's fine. But we've got a decent starting point for our little town. And let's slap this there. There we go. That'll do. So we're going to clear this little area of rubble. And we're pretty much ready to roll. So thank you very much for tuning in. Hopefully you have enjoyed my my forays into SteamWorld build. It's quite a good fun little cute game. I've lost a couple of days already to it, just playing through solidly. I didn't even save and quit. It was that point of, I'm just going to play solidly for 6 hours. It's very dangerous, but it is good fun. And the tutorial and the storyline are quite sweet, so I would actually highly recommend picking it up. It is also free on Game Pass at the moment, so that's where I've got my first access to it. I'd highly, highly recommend it, because it's just cute. And I like a cute game. Yeah, I still enjoy a good, like, aggressive first-player shooter, but something sweet and adorable like this, it makes me happy. So I will bid you all a very fond farewell. Thank you very much for tuning in again. If you have liked, please do like, share, and subscribe. Big shout out goes to my Patreon supporters on Patreon. And hopefully I'll catch you again the next time the Walrus plays.